first afternoon. You're tuning in with Enchantress the Babbler, aka Jennifer Molina, part 2 of me not being in the mood. Now, I did something interesting. I still have yet to share the second video. I'm making the second video. The first one, at this point in time, as I'm recording right now on this drive, that is bursting me into a line instead of letting my mom anxieties get the better of me. And so I know that poetically and creatively is a vibration that creates harmony and healing and hold on, there's a bus next to me, and shoot, I forgot I was in the turning lane brain sometimes. Oh shit, I could have went, but I didn't. Okay, sorry guys. Let me just get through this and then I'll get back to what I was saying. But yeah, I did something different. Because in that first video, I'm not even turning. I just got caught behind here. Okay guys, I made it safely. Alright, the guy got stuck behind me too. He didn't realize it was a turning lane too. Sometimes we don't realize we're in the turning lane, guys. Turning. You better hold your and slow your roll and trying to go. Patience, yo. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I turned this on for many reasons. Plus I really felt and feel passionate about this I'm not in the mood kind of feel that I am opening myself up to and even sharing and creating and accepting that even in my sharing, this is for me. And so I said I left work early today because I'm not well. Something else that's going on energetically in this world. I'm not saying that, oh my God, you know, people and their conspiracy thoughts and theories about, you know, energy all around and the effects on our physicals. I'm not even like just bringing that up. I'm not saying that that's not true, that we're not affected by the energies in our lands that are happening, like tomorrow, you know, on the calendar map of this super blood, right? Yeah, blood. There's a lot of blood, folks. Yeah, token. It's not a joke. These sacrifices, huh? Yeah. Anyways, if I get distracted in my ways, this super, I don't want to say it wrong because then I just credit myself because she don't even know what she's talking about. Gosh, words with friends, like take it all to the head. But anyways, yeah, so what was I saying? That makes me laugh and then I get stuck for a second because I forget. But yeah, so what was I saying? Woo! Yeah. The super, oh that's what I said, I wanted to say right. Super lunar blood like, that's what you're gonna get from me right now. Yeah, well, still, like, these energies that are shared, like, if you Google and look up, you know, astrologers and astronomers, whatever, and their knowledge of this, you know, information that they create for others and share with others, based off of the information that they either have believe, receive, like, whatever it is. It's, you know, optional if you choose to believe in things like that. I hate when I get stuck at a light and I have to talk and this car's next to me. I'm getting over it, you see, because I'm still recording. The old me would have stopped the recording and waited till I started moving the car again, and then start recording my friend. She was looking at me, but then when I looked at her, she looked away. What most people nowadays do. This connection is not what they do. At least physically, you see. They avoid contact. I don't avoid contact. Anyways, what was I saying? So yeah, like, when I read about, like, the energies that they share that is happening, you know, in the cosmos, that are affecting us all, whether we acknowledge them or not, I'm always skeptical at heart, like, because I like to know if it's real for me, if it's truth for me, you see. So many, like, I again, another difference I've noticed of my seek, of information and stuff. Even if I come across the same information as everyone else, like, if I'm checking some astrologer's interpretation of what's happening now, and I read it and connect with it somehow, my journey into that now, when I read these things, is to like confirm within myself the amount of truth that is real for me with what's being told to me, you know, like, so, like, I've noticed these last few years that when a certain, like, moon is coming near, and, you know, you start reading what effects and signs come into play, and what we can anticipate it vibrating in our lives, or bringing up, or, you know, teaching us, or whatever the case it may be. I think it was like 2011, 2012. Again, I have no sense of time. Anyways, it's a few years back when I realized that when these times occur, and I read them at the times that, you know, it's supposed to be happening, I find a lot of it maddening, because I'm like, yo, this has been happening already. I must feel the moon early. You know? And then so much more that I have experienced within that before it even has occurred, but it's coming, that I don't find on the internet. And so this lunar moon, blood moon, something I briefly read that rang so true, because it was something that I had said myself prior to even reading what they're saying is happening or going to happen, or you know, is influencing a lot of things. I had truly received and felt that a lot of what's left of whatever is left, and again, that's not going to be the same for everybody. And because I'm aligned with me and honest with me, I know that I'm just saying, like, in the lines of, if we're going to talk karmically, I have gone through. And I'm not saying that I am done. I'm not saying that in that kind of way, like, oh, you know, you have no more to learn, or, you know, grow through, unconditioned, uproot, and, you know, understand within you. I mean, that is infinite. Even though I still can't conceive that infinity in this human vessel at this time, but I do know that in my divine right time, that is already here, is revealed to me in the way that it's meant to be revealed to me, and I'm accepting of that, you see, because I have seen it over and over again, that anything that is questioned brought to light, the faith that I know that I even just brought it into life, to light, to be brought into light, I have been gifted with sight, because every question I have ever asked, or every deep I've wanted to go, and so I vocalized, still with no answer, not expecting it 2 seconds later just because I posed a question, understanding that I set it into motion, introspection, this reflection that will be this gift being gifted to me with clarity for me to see as I unveil to me and reveal to me everything that is aligned with me, and growth is me. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, like, I was saying so many things. Oh yeah, I just noted to myself what I had noticed with the different thing that I did, that I have still yet to post up my video from this morning, is that I noted certain areas of the things that I was saying in video number 1 that I didn't finish, which is like tradition. That's what babbling's all about. Like, but you know, everything weaves into place. Like, it may seem all out of like whack space, babbling, like she starts talking about one thing and then gets into this other something and then goes back to the other something, and then that opens up another something. She starts talking about that something, then forgot about the other something that she was saying, and then we never get to hear that piece of that part that she was trying to bring up, you know. But again, that's because you're separating the whole. Like, a story is being told and interwoven, because it all connects. You see these connections, these dots that we discover and place in our place. And so unorganized as it may seem, this is an open stream. And patience is what I've been learning. Patience in a whole new light, in a whole new way. But this is my own documenting and accepting of myself, for my health, for my wealth, for my stuff. As I let go, this need for control and whatever else nonsense wants to lurk. But anyways, one of the things that I did notice, because I got it now, I remember, about this super bloody lunar eclipse thing that is occurring, is that I kept saying, not just me, and I knew it was collectively for many, that whatever's going on energetically around, I said, the truth is coming out. That there's going to be certain things that we may have even forgot about, you see, that need to be brought to light. And there's going to be a lot of purging. Some are going to... Listen, there's various ways that we're all going to be handling it nowadays. But I did notice that there's a lot of physical illnesses happening. And there's, yes, many factors as to why that could be happening. Just like how my stomach is like rumbling and boiling at this time because, you know, Bloody Mary. You know, so I can say, oh, you can say, oh, she has a stomach ache. Say, well, you know, she got her period. So that's why. Got my period for over 30 years and I never had cramps. You know what I mean? These physicalities of these things that emerge unheard. Anyways, that's what I was saying before too, that I'm not saying that I'm like up here and have purged all my demons and things left in my unconsciousness or subconscious levels and hurts and pains that I haven't that I'm done like fully. But it's a little differently, truly, you see, because anything that arises at this time for me of recovery, bringing to the surface for me to consciously now heal and deal and feel about something that I may have not been too aware of in my now, that may have been rooted down somehow from, you know, earlier life experiences of my own. They're now being shown because of where I'm at, so that I can see that, witness that, understand it, And definitely some of the things you may not like it, which is why we avoid it. But I want it because I seen the other side when I got through other tests and healings, you know, and feelings and dealings, and you know, finding the peace in that. I've always noted it was because I went through. That's the only way, because when I compare and contrast to the things that I wasn't ready to go through, so I didn't go through it lingers, even if you don't do anything about it. You sure are vibrating a lot of something about it, and so you know what, you're doing a lot of something about it instead of healing, dealing, and feeling. And you know, ridding yourself of the toxicity that is playing and plaguing on your emotional feelings at this moment too, that shall pass. So when things surface for me now of something that further enlightens me in some kind of way and shows me a new light of something that was a part of this create that I didn't consciously participate but vibrated anyways, I get excited even if it's not pretty. And then the ones that were really not pretty, there was one in particular that I was like, I'm never revealing, I'm never going there, because I refuse. That's it, and I accept that in this lifetime. I don't need to hold myself accountable for that. But then it contributed to these unworthy, I'm not deserving inner rootings and feelings that were misleading, but also revealing in me. And so in putting into action the things that surface and taking action in whatever way I have to with the revelation that I receive, which are gifts for me, there are blessings, and they create these paradigm shifts really motherfucking quick. Like, I tell people all the time, listen, there's no sense of like healing and that it takes time. Yeah, it takes time. Everything takes time if you want to look at it like that. But like, you can receive like this epiphany of something that just like, you're like, oh my god. And then it's just like so like super profound, and you're like, oh, and it releases you, and how great that feels. I know that's real. I tell people, you could have 20 of those moments within 10 minutes. Sounds so far-fetched, and I was being generous. Like, I was being small with that number, even 20. I'm telling you, there's a whole life history that you can get in one single download that happens in 13 seconds. It's just instant. But yeah, This was part 2 of something moody that I decided to do. I'm going upstairs. I'll speak to you from the magical gypsy pod. Stay tuned for part 3.